thing that needs to be said is just really taken aback by the support that we got here from our fans. Steeler Nation, continually, man, they show up, man. I just thought it was awesome, man. The environment for a road venue was special. It was special to be a part of.
Not a surprise. Steelers fans travel well.
Still impressive.
Raiders fans, probably not a whole lot of reason to use the tickets. Sell them to the Steelers fans who are in town.
Do the Steelers fans travel the best, you think, in football?
I think so.
You think it was like Dallas?
Lions fans are up there too, though.
Dallas has always got a showing no matter what. I don't feel like it's always traveling.
It's not that they travel. There's just Cowboys fans everywhere.
Right. Yeah, so you look at it, you go, yeah.
And that may be the case with Steelers, too, but I think a lot of Steelers fans, well, I'll see it when I go back to the airport.
Right.
And what I saw last Monday, I saw a lot of Cowboys fans leaving.
Right.
I've seen a lot of 49ers fans leaving.
I was going to say, the 49ers, the Steelers, the Cowboys, and maybe the Lions right now, it does feel like they seem to have the best, on-the-road support with the fan base. That does seem that way.
Well, if you spent the money to fly to Las Vegas, to go to the game, you're happy about it because the Steelers got the win 32-13. I was surprised Justin Fields got the start. I thought everything was pointing last week Steeler way, and maybe the Steelers have a new way. I thought it was all pointing toward Russell Wilson playing. He was the number 2 quarterback, not the emergency quarterback, but it was Justin Fields. They got the win. Numbers aren't spectacular.
No.
He did have 2 rushing touchdowns and 59 rushing yards, 145 passing yards. But they got the win 32-13. That's all that matters. And now they've got 2 more games before the bye. At home against the Jets on Sunday night, the following Monday night against your Giants at MetLife Stadium. I should hang around and go to that one.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll go to that too. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Give me an idea.
I mean, the Jets, of course, are going to be very comfortable playing Steeler football in a 17-14, 2017 type of game. I mean, Justin Fields, again, I'm with you. I thought maybe they would pull the trigger and go to Russell Wilson. Right? I got people at me on social media going, isn't it time they just named Justin Fields the starter all the way? No. This is not a game that's going to make you feel real confident about that. This was a big moment in the football game. Bad interception, right? To the point where you're going, man, it's 7-6. They're struggling on offense. Are they going to pull Justin Fields or Russell Wilson? But they get the roughing the passer call. And then on the 4th and 1 here, Justin Fields play action. And then his go-go gadget, I'm really fast. And he gets around the edge for the touchdown. Awesome that way. But he played good enough to be the starter again for another week, but not to name him the starter for the rest of the year. I think that's the point. And the Steeler game was totally what you always talk about. Here it is, a block punt. T.J. Watt punched the ball out twice of running back's hands and forced fumbles. And then a little running game. The team they matched up perfectly with in the Raiders so they could play their style of football.
And we almost had a little North Korea. Najee Harris laying out, but the ball broke the plane before he lost control of it. So we did not have a North Korea situation.
I don't know if that makes you feel any better about the Steelers, right?
No. I expected them to win that game easily.
Right.
I'll feel better about them if they win the next 2.
Okay.
They get to 6-2 at the break because down the stretch now, it's not as bad as it looked. The Commanders game right after the bye is tougher than we thought it was going to be. They still have the Chiefs and the Eagles, but the 6 division games don't seem as daunting.
Yeah.
When the schedule came out, the Steelers fans were all twisted up about we don't have a divisional game until Week 11. You don't want one until Week 11. Chances are one of the 3 quarterbacks, based on their own personal history, is going to be injured by Week 11. You don't want to go Browns, Ravens, Bengals right out of the gates, although this year with the Browns, it doesn't matter. The Browns aren't what we thought they could be. They aren't what they were last year. With the Bengals, it'll be, and that's the other thing too. These divisional games are always going to be hard fought.
Yeah.
They've got 2 more games, 2 more chances to get to 6-2 before this 9-game stretch where it's going to be a fight every week.
You know where I feel like it's heading, though? It's heading to me wishing or hoping they don't make the playoffs. That's what they're looking like to me. The team that I've seen really the last year.
Worthy.
Well, it's just going to be a boring game. And again, it
won't be boring if Russell's playing.
They beat the teams. They're a little bit just like they've been. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat. They don't mess those games up and lose them. They let the other teams lose them. But are they going to beat any of the quality teams in football? I don't know. I just don't know if they're. I'm not sure their defense is as good as statistically looks like. They played some bad offenses. I know we need a break.
She's saying break.
And I'm
when
not
she
sure
just
about
says
the
break,
offense.
when Courtney just says break, that means break. Win the 7th, though. If Russell plays, win the 7th. That's the catchphrase. So that means they'll win in the playoffs. Let's take a break. More PFT Live right after this. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.